Good evening, I'm Nalina Shapiro. The candidates are making one last campaign blitz through Western New York in their race to fill Chrisley's vacant seat in Washington. So who appears to be in the lead? News 4's George Rickard is live for you in downtown Buffalo. Good evening, George.
Good evening, and Kathy Hochul appears to be in the lead right now. What a time to peak. 3 days before this election. This is a district that is only 32% registered Democrats, and yet the Democratic endorsed candidate, Kathy Hochul, now holds a 4% edge, apparently, over Republican endorsed candidate Jane Corwin.
We're fighting to save Medicare and Social Security.
Republican candidate Jane Corwin led a Get Out the Vote rally in Amherst this morning. At about the same time, Siena College was releasing its latest poll showing Democrat Kathy Hochul now holding the lead in this special congressional election on Tuesday. Hochul leads with 42% of the vote, compared with Corwin's 38%. Jack Davis only received 12% of the vote in this poll. Most of what he lost from the last poll seemed to go to Hochul. She led a rally with Senator Kirsten Gillibrand at a UAW hall in Amherst.
But it's not over, folks. And I know people are talking about polls out there. I'll tell you, I don't read polls. I'll tell you what I do read. I read the faces of the people I meet in the diners down in Dansville, and the small business owner up in Clarence Center, and the farmer out in Jama. That's what I read. And I'm reading on their faces that they're hungry. They want someone that they can believe in.
I'm going door to door. I'm talking to the people in the community like I have been all along, and I've gotten a lot of positive feedback, and I feel very good about Tuesday.
As for Tea Party candidate Jack Davis, he took it right to the voters at the corner of Transit and Main.
We got to put people back to work. If we had 8% more of U.S. population working, and it's at 56% now, if we go to 64, our problems are solved. We wouldn't have a budget problem. We wouldn't have a national debt of $14 trillion.
One of Jack Davis's volunteers is quick to point out how you can't always believe the polls. He points to last September. None of the polls had Carl Palladino beating Rick Lazio in the Republican primary for governor, yet it was a landslide.